conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 2nd-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense trots out there to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks loose now into the open field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it, and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Pitches to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
The Aggies are in the red zone. He's got some room. Can he get there? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They'll try the option play here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And the Gators will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. What's the play called here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Sophomore run down after a nice run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught on the outside. It's Tease. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? a short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him with a first down. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they hand it off to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. It's Collins. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
A 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Caught quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Gators begin a new series here. 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, A&M. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Phillies.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all.
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense able to contain him after that juke. He picks up a solid gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Makes a quick catch. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Gators are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Daniels. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to...
And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Ball carrier brought down in what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here, running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Jukes to get past a man. The game moves the football to the... Complete. 1st down and goal.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it falls incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Here's the second down play. Handoff to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.